What I experienced as positive effects for myself is that I became way softer for myself. I used to be very hard for myself. You just have to go on and go on and go on. And now I've learned it's okay to let go from time to time, be at ease, enjoy. I really, this is really the most amazing thing it has brought me. I have cooled down and learned how to cool down really hugely in all aspects of my life, as well personal as with the business I'm running, although I'm so busy with the business, but nevertheless, from time to time, I just say, cool down. And I feel the energy is then flowing even way more afterwards. So that's really what it mainly brought me, the more loving attitude and the way calmer energy that I can feel inside myself.
Mm-hmm.
No longer the high drive, keep going, keep going, keep going, but it's okay. And the more I am in the okay mode, the more it seems to flow. So I'm really happy with that. Really grateful. It seems the more I go in the flow, the more I feel close to myself, the more my business seems to flow. And I really enjoy that. It's like it brings inspiration, it gives the energy I need, it brings the right people on my path to just grow really amazingly in a very short time. So that's definitely what it brought. Yeah. The way the techniques from the body-based trauma work help me in the way I work with my clients on a daily basis, make that I pay a lot more attention to how they express things with their body. I used to listen very attentively and I used to pay attention to the way the face is reacting, but now I take the whole body into consideration. And sometimes I also ask them, where do you feel this in your body? What does this tell you? Questions I wouldn't have dared to ask before. Now I've learned how important it is to ask these questions and to let people feel their body again, especially people who come in and are really frozen, really locked inside themselves, but nevertheless don't feel themselves or have never been asked, what does your body tell you? And then work from there. It's an amazing technique to just ask people this and see how they all of a sudden realize, oh, that's what my problem is telling me. That's what I have to do about it. And you can break through this so easily with them then. And it seems a natural flow. It's not a forcing of things. It just flows. And that's also amazing. You see people come in and they leave and they are different people. It's amazing. It's so wonderful to work with it. The techniques of the body-based trauma work help to bring people faster to their problem. Sometimes people don't know how to express what their problem is. And because they can't express, it's difficult to work with words. And when you can then use the body really and help to become the translator for them, you give them vocabulary, they become aware, you can break through things very easily, and yeah, really get to really the essence of the problem. Because sometimes if you don't use these techniques, people can talk and you can ask questions and you can bring in, I help them to find really what is really my issue. But if the words are not there, you stay stuck. And if you go to the body, really from the head to the body, it just helps to bring these things to the surface. And even by using the body, even if there are no words for it, but you can let them go in what they feel and help them, accompany them to really feel it and try to translate it, or even don't translate it, but just give them the opportunity to grab it and transform it, is really amazing. That's really what I love about it. I believe it is a very interesting course for everybody, not just entrepreneurs. I even believe it should be part of education in school, because you learn to listen to your body. You learn to listen to what your breath is telling you. You learn to listen. What does this chicken pox now tell me? Really? And pay attention to it and listen to yourself, and you dare to express, because it also makes you very self assured. It helps you to really understand yourself. It helps you to pay attention in meetings to the physical signs of people, of how the meeting is going. And by using these techniques and really these observation techniques, you can make the connection so much more and more stronger, that a meeting can go better, that you can understand your kids better as a parent. It's for me, they are amazing. I would definitely recommend this course to everybody, mainly because you learn to first understand yourself. I think that's a very important thing, because in our society today, we don't learn to listen to we dislearn to listen to our bodies, because we all know how to listen to our bodies when we get born. When we are little babies, we listen to our bodies and we use our crying to express ourselves. But with our education, we learn to stay quiet, to be less enthusiastic, to suppress feelings. And this course should be really listen and integrate what you are feeling into your life, and let it help you to guide you, because your intuition, because that's mainly also what it is. You use your body, your intuition is telling you the right things. Dare to trust it. And in our education, we learn to distrust it. And all of a sudden, we have to follow a course to trust it again. It's kind of amazing, it's very surprising always. So it's definitely a course everybody should follow from my perspective. It's a particular course in the beginning. It seems particular because we lost some habits. In the beginning, when people are yawning in a in a training, I had something like, "Oh, they must find it boring." No, now I'm yawning myself also all the time, because I learned it's a way of letting go of things. Traumas don't have to be relived and be painful. You learn to release in a different way. You learn to let your body have techniques to just let go without reliving through your pain. And that's also for my clients, for instance, a very interesting technique. You don't have to relive it. You can I will help you to co-regulate and you go through things. This course is not fluffy at all, although it might have that reputation. Because in the beginning, you do see people yawning and you wonder, and you respond to it like, oh my God. The first block, I had something like, why are we all yawning, crying? Everything is possible in the course. So you think, right, what have I started? Second block, you have something like, wow, I can yawn too. But you learn to yawn. No, you learn to interpret. You see, the yawning is not because it's boring. On the contrary, the yawning is your body who gives you signs. You see with the other participants also, if you are going through potentially a trauma, that others help to co-regulate by yawning, by being there for you. It's amazing how you start to connect really with people. Is it a fluffy thing? Not at all. I'm a very realistic person. I can be so much in my head, but I have learned to listen really also to my body in this course. So it's also a course for business people. Gets to understand how your body behaves, what signs it gives. And by understanding which signs your body gives, you can also understand the signs of the body of the other person. You pay attention to it, you take it in the conversation, you can interpret it, and it really makes meetings way more interesting because you are connected. the content of the meeting becomes more valuable. The results will be better because you listen to each other in all ways. Not only the I hear, but I also see, and you connect and make it work so much better. So I'm really in favor of this course also, but really for all kinds of entrepreneurs. It's not just for coaches. It's not just for therapists. It's for business leaders too. How to understand how are your people, how are your colleagues? Which signs are they giving? What can I do with it? How can I respond to it? How can I reassure a person in a meeting to express themselves? How can I ensure that everybody is participating? This is really, because we can do it from the head, but if you do it from your body and your heart, it's so much stronger. And really let it go in both directions. Of course, you always will have to use your head because you're in business, but listen to the body as well and integrate it. It's really, I'm really definitely in favor of this course for everybody. What I would like to add is that this course is giving you the opportunity to not only connect with yourself, but also create better relationships with your kids, with your partners, with everybody around you. And it gets you in a flow. And this might sound fluffy again, get in the flow. But it's, you just go with the flow. You feel happy because you are very conscious also, because it's not only about your body is reacting unconscious, but you become so conscious about it, about how it reacts and how the body of the person you are talking to is responding, that you connect way better. And how much more beautiful can a world be if there are pure connections where you are really connected with the person you are talking to? How much deeper can this go? This is really what this course is adding to the world.